and runs down my spine and straight to my cock. The swipe of her tongue over her full lips as she takes me in is enough to make the tip of my cock thicken and weep for her. I wink, pretending to be as unaffected as I can, and mouth soon to her. She's flushed from the exertion of her dance, but it doesn't stop her cheeks from pinking even more. She gives me a slight nod, acknowledging that our plans for the evening include each other, before she stands and exits the stage with enough swing to her hips to keep every man in the building pining for her. The DJ announces that Orphan Annie will be back at the top of the hour, forcing me to look down at my watch. Contemplating if I should find and fuck her now or wait for another show on the stage, I think about her odd choice of stage name. The little red-headed girl with no family, as the story goes, is adopted by a mean woman who is never short of voicing her dislikes, even after her husband, Daddy Warbucks, comes into the picture. I huff a small laugh, thinking about the storyline in today's age and why a woman no older than 25 would pick it. It makes me wonder if she was abused. Did her Daddy Warbucks take advantage, and that was the real reason for the discord with the wife? Is she into older men? That thought makes me smile, considering I'm probably 10 years her senior. Attraction to older men would benefit me in the persuasion part of the night. I shake my head. Honestly, it wouldn't matter. The wad of cash in my pocket ensures I'll be inside of her regardless. Draining my whiskey, I wait for her next performance. Once again, she makes her way on stage. I can't pull my eyes from the glistening skin of her body. The sweat dripping between her tits, rolling down the tight muscles of her stomach, makes my mouth dry no matter how much amber liquid I pour down my throat. Bad Girlfriend by Theory of a Dead Man blares from the surround sound as she keeps perfect tempo to the beat. Her eyes find mine, holding them captive. Her emerald eyes bewitch me as I consider an attempt to access those savings accounts I thought about earlier in the night. Paid whore or not, I know one night with this temptress will never be enough. She seems to be the headliner, the one woman who draws the men in, which means, from my past experience, her night is over. She's closing out the stage with one final dance as the waitress who's been serving me all night tells me it's last call. Declining the offer for a final drink, I head to the door before she walks off of the stage. I wait in the shadows near the rear exit, listening to the men grumble as they're escorted out the front, and wait for my red-headed beauty to make an appearance. The wait is so long that I question the interaction between us, question the sincerity I saw in her wide, green eyes. She's the perfect tease, making me think she wants me just as I'm sure she does with every man who walks through the dingy front doors of the Minge Palace. I'm near giving up, realizing that Orphan Annie is more trouble than she's worth, when the back door opens and a flash of red exits the building before laughing at something someone inside says before it closes again. I step out of the shadows when she's less than a handful of feet in front of me. I expect her to startle, to clutch at her chest in an attempt to ease her pounding heart. Instead, she shocks me by staring directly at me as if I'm her puppet and waiting in the filthy alley is exactly what she expects. I clench my fist at the idea that she thinks she can have the upper hand. I've been waiting, I growl, loving the pink that returns to her cheeks. I searched for you up front, she whispers, closing the distance between the two of us and running her small hands over my heaving chest. I figure you'd want the cloak of darkness, even though your screams of orgasm will echo down the alleyway. So confident in your ability to please. Her hands leave my chest and run across my back as she circles me. I'm her prey tonight, even more confident in her power than she displayed on the stage earlier. No matter how much I want to fight it, how much I want to prove to her that she'll be taking my cock as I see fit, I know without a doubt that Orphan Annie is going to use me and have me begging for more. Care to make a bet? I offer as she stands in front of me once again. Petite yet solid, she looks at me as I imagine all the ways I can easily take her. No, she pants, her pupils so big in the moonlight I question the small halo of blue circling them. Didn't she have green eyes on the stage? I don't give it a second thought when her tiny hand covers but a fraction of my cock over my jeans. You want to stand out here making bets? She gives me a squeeze tight enough to make me groan. Or do you want to fuck?